Yo, what's up guys? So today we got something really special. This is going to be a broken anime Egyptian Slifer the Sky Dragon / just broken anime and manga cards facing off against just straight up a Blackwing deck. It does happen to have like decent cards though, but it's just the Blackwing player does not have many broken anime cards. It's just player playing Blackwing / that's kind of teched out though. It does have a lot of nice cards in it versus broken anime fan favorite like cards, and I'll get into that in a moment. There is a card that is absolutely awesome, but like yeah, these are broken anime cards like Mirror Wall. It's a permanent effect. You don't even have to pay life points, no nothing. Excellent stuff indeed. And then we're gonna see if this is able to go ahead and compete with the broken anime cards. Some of the cards you guys might see of Slifer the Sky Dragon. No, this is like the OP manga one that has that divine hierarchy, which is a thing more for people that play like the anime duels, because certain ones are unaffected by things that are lower in the divine hierarchy, which you guys are going to be seeing at the very end. A super special card that I'm a huge fan of. When I was a lot younger, I thought the card was OP. Like, you know how it is with, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! When you start, you see like your favorite card and you think it's super OP. First off, they're always way too hard to get out. Second off, you get it and your opponent rolls over you and you're like, oh, I can't believe he did that. But this card is broken. Look at this. You guys thought Pot of Greed was OP. Wait till you see this card. This is I think one of the most broken cards I've seen in a long time. Roll of Fate. It's on like some levels of 6th Sense, so you don't even have to call it. You just roll a 6-sided die. You to draw cards equal to the result, then you get to send an equal number of cards on the top of your deck to the graveyard. Could you imagine this in like Lightsworn, Burning Abyss, even the Phantom Knights? Heck, any deck could use this. Like you can never go minus with it. Like you would at least go 1 for 1, and you still get to send one for free. Like he just drew 6, sent 6. That is super broken over here. And look how broken this card is. Numbers Evade. You can choose any number of exceed monsters in your extra deck and exceed summon one number monster from your extra deck with the same number in it as the total number in the name of the chosen monster, using those monsters as material. You could just straight up bring out C1000 Numeronius, which is a broken anime card too. It's an anime effect of this. I have to go over the effect because otherwise it might not make sense, because you probably haven't seen this card before. Anyways, it requires 5 level 12 monsters, but obviously you just get it out for free with that one card. So it can't be destroyed battle except with a number monster. You get to negate the effects of all sea monsters your opponent controls. Also, they can't attack. At the end of the battle phase, destroy all monsters your opponent controls and special summon from either graveyard as many monsters as possible that were sent from the field to the graveyard this turn to your side of the field in face-up defense position. If this card will be destroyed, you get to destroy another monster you control instead. And once per turn, as a quick effect, you detach a material from this card, target a monster on the field, and pop it, and then choose a sea monster in the extra deck of the destroyed monster's controller and special summon it to their side of the field, ignoring its summoning condition. So you get a quick effect to go and pop it. It's basically immune to everything, and on top of that, well, it's got a nice 10,000 attack, which, hey, that's pretty nice, right? So he's going to go ahead and battle phase. Now, Avramax actually has this ability to go ahead and increase. Now, this card is able to go ahead and also protect itself. I think he didn't know that Avramax increased it, because the Blackwing player, I would say, is a little bit better, like in terms of like a duelist over here. But wait till you see what the ending is for this video, because it's a surprise prank. So he's going to go ahead and now take a bunch of damage. He now realizes, oh, I need to put all my stuff in defense mode, because this card does gain that benefit of having that attack boost. But on top of that, it is also utilized with Masquerena, so it is immune to being destroyed by card effects. So this card effect being popping won't be able to be activated over here. And on top of that, this is a relatively decent card still. Now he's going for Slifer the Sky Dragon. He's going to finally be able to attack over the opponent's card over there, the Ultimate Falcon. So he's going to go ahead and get free extra cards. And this also Revival Gem. This is the anime one. So whenever it is destroyed in Center Graveyard, you just get to keep on bringing it back. It's basically like a Treebone Frog. But however it is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can just summon it again. It's a nice little card. It's also always treated as a slime card. Not that it's really that relevant. And I thought this was hilarious. I didn't know this existed, but Dragon Capture Drawer is a monster card. It's also a rock. But while it's face up on the field, you get to place all dragon type monsters on the field underneath this card. And if this card is face down, send all cards attached to it to the graveyard, and it gains defense equal to the combined defense of all cards underneath this card. This is a cool mechanic. What's interesting with the anime version of Slifer the Sky Dragon, because I got to go over it because it's important, But they all have this, what I'm just going to call the divine hierarchy effect, because there's a lot of monsters that have this like very similar effect. So I'm just going to go over it once. So it requires 3 tribute summons to normal summoner set. Your opponent cannot tribute this card. And then also control of this card cannot switch. It's unaffected by spell and traps that would make this card leave the field. It's also unaffected by other monster effects, except for the monsters with the same or higher divine hierarchy, and there's going to be something that's actually higher than him come out in this duel. And also, it can't be destroyed by battle with a monster that is with lower divine hierarchy. Also, the controller of this card takes no battle damage from the battle. If this card was special summoned, return this card to the location that it was special summoned from during the end phase. Other card effects are only applied on this card for 1 turn. While face up on the field, this card is also a dragon type. The original attack and defense of this card become equal to the number of cards in your hand x 1000. If a monster is summoned to your opponent's field in face-up position while this card is able to attack, that monster loses 2,000 attack and defense. And then if it's reduced to 0, you get to destroy it. It's kind of similar to the like OG Slifer, but it has all those bonus effects because it's the broken anime version. So anyways, let's go and continue. And you know what's crazy with hand destruction? You get to send 4 cards with the anime version of it. But Avramax still holding up pretty good. He still has a few cards over here. He's going to go ahead and summon the Orochi over here, and he's going to attack into a Mirror Force, but Masquerade is going to go protect. He attacks over the Slifer the Skydragon, which is awesome, but this card just bringing back cards for days, but it's going to go ahead and go away anyways, because that's part of the Slifer's effect. So he's going to go ahead and actually go for the Wicked Eraser, which has also the base Divine Hierarchy of 1. It has basically the same effects where it can't swap, and it's like immune to spell and traps that would make it leave the field, and also cannot be destroyed by someone that has lower Divine Hierarchy, and take no battle damage. But this card has another effect over here, where the attack and defense of this card are equal to the number of cards your opponent controls times 1,000. And when this card is sent to the graveyard, you send all cards on the field to the graveyard. So he's going to go ahead and have this card maybe as a little bit of a defensive posture for that send all, right? But now he's going to go ahead and get all these cards out for free because that's what the sun does. He's going to go ahead and activate Black Roll and just go ahead and straight up pass. He has this other stall card, which is another broken anime card, because that's the whole point of this video, showing off all the broken anime cards. So this card over here, Rescuer from the Grave, makes so whenever your opponent attacks, you get to go ahead and negate the attack by banishing 5 cards from your graveyard, and then you also end the battle phase, which is actually pretty good. So it's like almost like a Threatening Roar, but a little bit better. And now you can see he has a few cards that he's going up for. I mean, unfortunately, he gets basically Wabakuda Threatening Roar again with that card. He top decks into the Wicked Avatar, tributes the monsters to go for the Wicked Avatar over here. And Wicked Avatar was indeed going to be higher. It has 9,001. Vegeta would be proud, over 9,000. And he attacks over the Avramax for game. But there's a surprise to this. Because he got rid of the Slifer the Skydragon, what he could have done over here, and I thought he was doing it, because why would you activate Black Order when you just increased this card by another 1,000, because its attack and defense are equal to the number of cards your opponent controls. He actually had several different options here. So Tad, you had game, man, and this is why I thought it was a really cool duel, because I was actually kind of expecting the Avramax to win, but then the Wicked Avatar came out, and like as a kid, I thought this card was OP. But this, the non-anime broken version would still actually be a card that would win here, and I'll explain why in a moment when we go ahead and go over the deck profile. But once he summoned, or once he threw down Black Whirlwind, I thought he was going to go ahead and summon the Shura, or go ahead and start special summoning the Gales, the Boras, because the guy at one point had the Slime in defense position. He could have actually managed to get a decent amount of attack. Heck, Gale could even half the attack and defense, and then he could have made it game. He only had 1,000 life points at one point. He actually could have won if he used his big brain just a little bit over there. But I want to go ahead and show you guys the deck profile, as there's an insane amount of like really cool cards in here as well. But anyways, so with the guy that was playing the Blackwings, he definitely had Boros. Like he had another one, he had a Shura that he could have summoned at some point because he played Black Whirlwind. But at one point there technically was the Slifer, but that went away. He went for like the Wicked Eraser and stuff, and that was cool. So this guy wasn't playing any broken anime cards. It's just a basic, I would say, Blackwing deck, and he even has like Dark Ruler No More. And he had technically the setup with the Miss Valley. Really good stuff indeed. So like I thought he was going to actually win, because I like it when people play against broken anime decks and they win, and he could have won. That's the thing over here. For the guy that's playing the broken anime deck over here, he could have actually played the regular Wicked Avatar. This is a card that when I was a kid, I always thought this card was like the best card in the game. I got one of these when I was really young, but I always thought it was so good because the effect of this card is still really good. So you tribute it by triggering 3 monsters, your opponent can't activate spell or trap cards until the end of their second turn after this card is normal summon. The attack and defense of this card are 100 points higher than the highest attack on the field except for itself. So it's always plus 100. The anime one has that whole divine effect, and this card's base divine hierarchy is 2. So technically it's higher than the Egyptian gods, according to, you know, that version of them is what I should say. But yeah, this card is actually worse than the anime version for the attack because the anime version is only 1 higher. This one is 100 higher. Not that the plus 99 matters for most of the game, but I just thought it was such a hype and amazing ending to it. I'm also over some of the anime cards over here, but you guys got to see most of the broken stuff anyways. For whatever reason, he's like, I'm gonna play old school Clock Tower Prison. That's no broken anime one. Wabaku's not even like broken anime. There's just like scrap iron here. Like, what the heck is this? And the guy, for I don't know what reasons, like, yo, Petite Angel, a 55 card deck. What is this big brain anime deck I have never seen? I don't know if it's from like the TV show and there's one character that played all of these. I doubt it, but like, I honestly have no idea. He even has the anime Jinzo, which pops like all the traps. But that revival cham over there could have actually costed him game, which was really funny. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed seeing some like the broken anime duels, as I think these are kind of fun to go ahead and check out once in a while against some of like the other people trying to play regular decks. It's just entertaining at the end of these. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like on it. And if you are new here and want to see more broken anime duels, I'll do them from time to time. Just give me your feedback, guys, by dropping like a like on it. You'll let me know that I should make more of these, as I think they're fun. But I just really enjoyed seeing Wicked Avatar as a kid. It was just one of those cards I thought was really good. But anyways, take care guys, and I'll catch you in the next one, and I'm signing out. Peace.